Just because we are sitting here, don't think that we are all advising something. We are only learning. It's only by discussion we will be able to clear our doubts. So your question will help us to intensify our sadhana. Now, brother has asked a very important question, because the next action point is that we need to study the Vahinis. So the Vahini Sudhamrutha, in fact, I have brought some leaflets about this. I've given to the convener. Some of you who are interested can take this. It's a 3-year program. Ideally, it starts somewhere around January. The registrations will start in January. The notification will come from the All India President through a Google form initiated and then shared to all the district presidents, and from there to all the committees, monthly levels. And an announcement will be made. So it will come to your committee through the convener, through the district president, and there will be a last date in which you have to apply. It's a very, very simple application form. Now, the only thing is, the only precondition is that this is not open to all the age groups. It is an online program. It involves some kind of IT knowledge. So it is ideally between 20 years of age to 60 years of age. Don't think I'm already 63, 64, sir, what should I do? No problem. It is not very military discipline. If you are tech savvy, if you know how to open Microsoft Teams, if you know how to open into a portal, he will talk about the portal aspect, because I am zero in technology. I can only speak on Vahinis. So, as regards the portal is concerned, because the lesson plan, quiz, and all the business examinations are all posted in the uploaded to the portal. So, if I don't know how to open the portal, and you say I'm already 63, you want me to accept a student to answer exams and all, this is what happens when we become senior citizens. We cannot act like a student. But whereas in Vahini Sudhamrutha, it is for students. Even a 60-year-old man is considered as a student, right from 20 to 60 years, legally called as students. Why? Because they go through the syllabus, they write the examination, they get the certificate. Secondly, what happens is the learning curve, brothers and sisters, stops at 40. The learning curve, inquisitiveness to learn and function as a student, will stop at 40, maximum 40. Beyond that, what happens is you get a sense you've already reached middle portion of your life, you've already got a family, you have reached middle management level or top management level, and you want me to act like a student and answer quiz and all that. I cannot do it. You can be eligible for, provided you know how to operate the system, and not a problem. See, what happens is, it's a human psychology that at a certain age, when you have reached the seniority, not only in age but also in position, it is difficult for you to come back and have the psyche of a student. That is the reason why we are limiting it. In fact, AIP asked us not to cross it. He said 20 to 50, that's all. And 50 years, that's all. But with a lot of inquiries were there from senior people also. Why do you want to exclude us? Why do you want to limit our knowledge, as if they are very eager to learn Vahinis? For 40 years, they didn't do anything. No, I don't like it. Now they want to, why do you want to limit us? Why do you want to limit us? I also have the right to learn about Vahinis. What were you doing all these years? So they, they would like to come, and then they would like to learn. Once it is denied, revenge starts. It's always the cycle, isn't it? So it is there. It is there. It is beyond 60 also. We are, unofficially extending it, and it is open for all. Provided you're savvy, you're able to, log in to the portal. In fact, I should tell you that Pujari in Prashant Nilayam, who takes Arati, we don't know his name. He's a Vahini Sudhamrutha. Pujari who does the Arati for Ganesha, he is a Vahini Sudhamrutha. So there are a lot of students like this who are wanting to learn Vahinis, and they are willing to learn. The problem here is awareness. District president does not take efforts to break down communication to Samiti level. Samiti conveners listen, Vahinila yarappa bhajan adre parvagiಲ್ಲ. Nearly, he takes a discretion and not subject to devotees. District president also says, our state president wants 40 people from our Samiti for Seva. If they study Vahinis, they will not be able to go to Seva. So he uses his discretion and not certain, I'm not talking about Maladi, he himself is a Vahini student. So it's happening, brothers and sisters, it's happening. So they take their own individual discrimination and not send. So that is getting up on a lighter note. We started last year's Vahini Sudhamrutha session way back in April. In December, I'm getting a reminder from Delhi spiritual coordinator saying, sir, when are you starting Vahini Sudhamrutha session? I have got about 40 students. At least the state president himself has not sent it. Right? So, I'm not blaming anybody here. It is a human psychology. That is why we need to know sadhana and go deeper into spiritual activities. Brothers and sisters, I told you, I shared this aspect last we came for. Every spiritual activity, it should not be vyavaharika. What is happening today is everything is vyavaharika. Bhajan is vyavaharika. Vedam chanting is vyavaharika. Narayan Seva is vyavaharika. Vahini is vyavaharika. We should raise this from vyavaharika to paramarthika. Unless we attempt to do every spiritual sadhana at a level of paramarthika, we will not be able to enjoy this of the sadhana. I hope, brother, I have clarified. Sorry for a long answer. Yes. And one more thing is, what we have done is, for the benefit. See, for example, Swami says in a very beautiful way, for a child, for example, a newborn child, a 6-month-old baby, you don't give him chapatis or gobi manchuri, right? So he may like to. The mother will be eating gobi manchuri, but for a 6-month-old baby, you start porridge or farrex or whatever it is or ganji. Then first you start with milk, then you keep on increasing the solidification of the food. And once boy reaches a age, then you give solid. Similarly, what we have done in Vahini Sudhamrutha is starting pure milk, easy to digest, easy to comprehend. Ramakatha Rasavahini. Our district doesn't also like it very much. That's what he admitted. Ramakatha Rasavahini. It is Rasavahini itself. It's so interesting. Story based Vahinis we are putting first. So Swami wrote Prema Vahini. Starting. We are starting Ramakatha Rasavahini because we know we ourselves did not start with Upanishad Vahini. Right? We started with Ramakatha Rasavahini. So you get the taste to get. So we'll start with Ramakatha Rasavahini. We'll go with Bhagavata Vahini. Then we will go to Dharma Vahini. Then Dhyana Vahini. Then Prema Vahini. So you get confidence. My God, I was able to complete 5 Vahinis. Good. I got the certificate in Prashant Nilayam. You are motivated to join. Before you join, our man will not leave. He is already admitting you to the second group. He is already admitting to the second group. So there is no choice. Your name is already featuring in the WhatsApp group of the second group. So there, it's like Bombay train, you're pushed into the train. You got into the second group. Right? So you're already in Sandeha Nivarani, Prashanti Vahini, Sandeha Nivarani, Prashnottara Vahini, and Sathya Sai Vahini, Satya Vahini. Then you get more confidence. Yes, I am also to have some knowledge about Vahinis. Before that, Mahindra pushes you to the third group. And the third group, Upanishad Vahini, Sutra Vahini, Gita Vahini, Jnana Vahini, and Sutra Vahini, Brahma Sutra Vahini. By the time you are motivated, and by the time Swami also gives you a lot of experience, brothers and sisters, there are a lot of people who have experienced when the question and answer session and the feedback we get a lot of feedbacks from students. Not only students, but even research persons. They are teaching the Vahinis, they are getting a lot of experiences. Swami will bless you with a lot of experience while going through the Vahinis because it is this language. If Rakanan Baba 2 lives are cancelled by Swami, will he not do ours? So, this is how we have put structure also, the approval of State All India President. We have mentioned there are 3 groups, Group 1, Group 2 and Group 3. And 5 Vahinis, 15 Vahinis are divided into 3 groups. Now the system which we follow is that we don't teach chapter by chapter. Because if supposing Ramakatha Swami has got 32 chapters, if I have to take 1 hour session, it will itself will take 32 months. Isn't it? That's 32 weeks. So it will take about 5 years to come to Vahinis. So what we have done is, out of the 32 chapters in Ramakatha Vahini, we have culled out important concepts. Character of Rama, inner significance of Rama, Sita Rama Kalyanam, dialogue between Rama and Sugriva, so Rama and Bharata, inner significance of dialogue with Sita and Rama, right? Lakshmana's total surrender, friendship between Sugriva and Rama, and greatness of Hanuman's devotion. 8 concepts we have picked. Why? Because these are the concepts that Swami has given importance in Ramanavami discourses, in Samarko's discourses, in various discourses. He has dealt with these topics. So these are all the essence. We have taken all this and we are conducting sessions. So Ramakatha Swami, 32 chapters, 8 sessions. What the student will have to do is that they have to log in every week on a particular day for 2 hours. Pujya Bhavam. It's not that I drive my car while coming back from office, I listen to Ramakatha Swami also. No, it's not like that. On a particular day, say for example, if Saturday is your day of session, please come back early, or if you're having a holiday, much more better. You join with, you wash your hands, wash your face. I'm telling you all these things really because the students are requested with the guidance given to students. Pujya Bhavam, to give full attention to the session and you observe the session. 90 minutes is the session and then 30 minutes is the Q&A. You can clear all your doubts in 30 minutes. Every time. It's an interactive 2 hours of session per week. It ideally starts in the evening between 7:30 and 9:30. So it is convenient for all of them, all of you, whether you're a student or a professional, whatever it is, from 7:30 to 9:30, you have to focus on that. Now, after that, there will be an exclusive Q&A sessions also on specific topics. After the concept, we will again have Q&A sessions. So all your doubts can be cleared. Now, this is one part of it. The other part of it is every week you are study 4 chapters of Ramakatha Swami. 4 chapters you have to study. In that there will be some doubts. You can ask all those doubts in the Q&A session. So on the one hand, you will be studying book. On the other hand, you will be listening to concept sessions. Together, you will have a comprehensive picture about the Vahini itself. By the time you complete Ramakatha Swami, you can conduct the session yourself. A lot of students who have now graduated themselves as resource persons for Vahini. Not only for Vahinis, even for satsangs, for study circles and all that. They are very confident of that. Brothers and sisters, this is the age for message. This is the age time for message. We have reached a stage in Sai's life for message. And now if you don't do, I don't know whether we can call ourselves devotees. If we still stick on only bhajans, only to seva and all that is good. That is good. That is a basic thing. Without bhajans and without seva, we cannot. Confining only that without knowing the content of what Swami has said, there is no point in becoming calling ourselves devotees. 2 things I want to add here is that, like Karunamba, there is a very senior devotee in Andhra Pradesh whose family has been devotees for a long time. that family in a private interview. Swami has said this 50 years back that there will be a time in our avatar, in my avataric mission, when there will be a research study done on Vahinis. Swami has said this, and that person, when we started the Vahini Sudhamrutha, came back and told the state spiritual coordinator of Andhra Pradesh that there is this is what the senior devotee himself revealed. He also did not reveal. When we started the Vahini Sudhamrutha session, Swami said that there will be a time when there is going to be a research on my Vahinis. We have not started research still. Maybe the days are still going to come. We have not started still the research. Day is going to come. We have started only a certification program. We are not doing research. We are only presenting as it is what Swami has said. Yeah, we have not yet started. We have not started that. Possibly, I mean, it is all Swami's himself or the brothers. I'm telling you, the project which took from 1958 to 1984, if it has to flower, the seed has to, the, the plant has grown 2000 as a project. I am not saying that nobody has read Vahini. A lot of people who have enjoyed content of the Vahini. But as an organization, what we have done as a national level, we took up these Vahinis in 2019. Specific 20th of November 2019, there was a program in Shanti Nilayam. 1,000 conveners had come from all over Karnataka, all over India, and all India President launched this Vahini Swadhyaya program. And then came the COVID problem. And COVID was in fact an indirect blessing. It was a blessing in disguise because so many people were free. They were doing online. They were doing work from home and things like that. They had time to start online satsang on Vahini. So everything has been timed. There will be probably a research thing also. Yes. Incidentally, Satyasai, instead of higher learning, also wants to take up Vahinis in a big way. There is a demand from overseas countries also that why not you exclude us from the global council countries to include Vahinis, the Vahini Sudhamrutha, they want to extend it to their countries also. So we do not know what Swami's plan for the Kala, Karma, Kartavyam, for everything there is a time in because we are not that evolved souls. We have to go step by step. So we are taking baby steps. But one thing is I sincerely hope and pray that we need to plunge to his message. That is very important. As a speaker of Sri Sathya Sai Vahini Sudhamrutha, first Google form will come to the district presidents and also the Samiti conveners. We need to fill up Google form. Once we will be keep watching this, then we will have a final date where to complete the Google form. After that, we will start the language wise. We will initiate the language wise Vahini Sudhamrutha. First, we'll start with English one. So that filtration will happen, the age filtration and the criteria, all the criteria basically, duplicates, all will be removed. And a WhatsApp group will be created for that year, for that group. To across India, because it is English, people will be opting across India. So that group will be created. In that group, all the details will be published. And then we will have an inaugural session. Once the inaugural session, mostly every inaugural session, AIP sir will be keep coming, and then he will be initiating the Vahini Sudhamrutha particular year. And once the inaugural session, the sessions will start. Like Sundar sir has informed. Then study of Vahinis and the sessions will be going on. There we have a website called Shiksha Portal. Shiksha Portal. Only the students who registered for
program will be getting, they will have their own email ID also will be collected. So to their email ID, we will be sending the user login and password of that particular website. So as long as I have completed, me as a student, completed fourth session, fifth session is completed, then I'll be receiving the login credentials. I'll open it. Then you will have quizzes. 2 quizzes, 1 exam for every Vahini. Most of the Vahinis has 2 quizzes, 1 exam. Final year, basically in group 3, what I'm calling it as the group 3, where Sutra Vahini, Jnana Vahini has only 1 quiz, 1 exam. Oh, you, that question will come. Oh, I need to write the question and even exam also, quiz also. It is very simple man. It will be in a very simple manner. And it is in online, no? Basically, you will be getting something 15 days of time to complete 1 quiz. You have 4 attempts. So, question also will be there. You have a book, you have a PPT, everything is open. You can go through this open book and then you will write it. But why I have to write when I have a book and all those things again? Why you are giving that kind of things? Because it is manana. The Sravana is done, study is done, you heard through sessions, then you have to do the manana. No? So the manana is the quiz basically, and take away points from a particular Vahini, which will be registered in your mind. You are doing your self-assessment through quiz. Then you will write the exam. The exam also 4 attempts will be there. Same like quiz and only. Only titled as exam. That's it. Because there should be a kind of criteria, give a certificate because it is an online course. Course will have a certificate. To do that particular process, physical, basically this is a physical process, right? You are doing that, completing it and taking certificate. Doesn't mean that I am enlightened, realized soul. The certificate is only because you completed the quizzes and exam. It is between you and Swami then. All. So what is the other part of certificate? Just we have to complete a physical part of the Sai Vahini. And we have now 12 languages. Uh, like Sir has told, all the South Indian languages are there. Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Odia. There is a lot of attention from Odia team and Bengali. This time Bengali registrations are 400 actually because the state president is the special interest. And West Bengal too follow Nepali language. Both from the West Bengal to Sikkim and the Assam area, people also know about Nepali language. The people registered in Nepali language. There is a Nepali and there is Manipuri. Total 12 languages, 12 IT admin teams are working. Each language has around 14 to 15 resource persons. See how Swami has made it as Jnani. Is it done by, right? In charge only. Charge is doing by Swami. So it's very clear understanding for us. Swami wants us to in your chosen language. Even though he written in Telugu, he gives the clarity.
Yes. Everything. See, this is how Swami is working. See, Swami has taken positive form. Do all this work. The physical level, our attention span is very limited because we only want is darshan person and ensure that you solve my problems. We are limiting the avatar mission. Swami knows God is much smarter than man. So what he knows is he takes a cosmic form and he gives you this Vahini Sudhamrutha and you see my darshan through Vahini. Otherwise, you fellow, you will not do it. So he knows about it. So and his avataric mission is so planned that did he talk about Vahins as brother was saying? Did he talk about Vahinis? You read Vahinis in any of the discourses? 44 volumes of sacrifice. Did he mention? He has mentioned about Vahinis in one particular discourse. I have searched it. He says, you think that you have studied Bhagavata Vahini which I have written for you. This is what he has written. You feel that you have studied Bhagavata Vahini which I have written for you. But unless you live the message of Krishna, you have not studied Vahinis. I have extracted that message, the date discourse also. And for your information, when he wrote Prema Vahini and then Sandeha Nivarani and all four, after four Vahinis, brothers and sisters, Swami has written song on Vahinis. It is called as Anandam, Anandam, Anandam. He says, this is a prasadam that I am giving you, the Anandam that I am giving you. I have already given you Prema Vahini, Modati Anandamu. Rendava Anandamu, Sandeha Nivarani. Like that he has written. There is a song. In fact, some of the singers practice the song. It was presented by Prashant Boys on 20th of November 2019 when we had launch program. Anandam, Anandam, Anandam. So what Swami has done is he has done the basic work long back. He's completed cooking. Only thing is we did not eat. We are eating now. That is all the difference. So let us not think that all of he is because he is a Vahini coordinator, he is talking about Vahini. Nothing like it. Unless with his Sankalpa, nothing can happen. It is only his Sankalpa. Vahinis had to sprout now. It has taken this sprout. Why he did not talk about Vahinis? We were concentrating only on bhajans in 70s and 80s, as I told you. We were going behind bhajans, or we were going behind seva. We were going behind something else. We never thought about Vahinis. None of us. But suddenly, the Vahini movement has started. This is the stage, this is the part of the avatar, and it has to sprout now. Yes. Huh? No. Now the session is going on. Because when we start the, the January, what will happen is it will go on till about March because the process is there, and he will be monitoring the entire thing and each language. Say how many ever. See, for example, as you rightly said, Bengali is a new language we started last year only. There are hardly about 100 last year. 100 only. Because we need about 100. This year, a new state president has come. And the state president has kept specific instruction. He conducted a meeting of all the district presidents and ensured that every district president announces and every convener announces something. Subscription went on to 400. And today we have more than 400 students in Bengali language itself. There, the state spiritual coordinator herself is a student.
Like many languages, say for example Bengali, sister Chandana Datta, we call it as Nepali language, and all are like they are students. Marathi, they were all students, and then they started the state spiritual coordinator. They joined as students. They started their own language, Gujarat. This Swami's complete focus. Yes, I want to conclude one particular thing as a two-year point of view. See, what happens basically in every birthday, Swami's birthday, when he, for his physical form birthday, what I can say. So, 23rd is our birthday, 22nd is graduation day, right? Convocation day. First convocation, first group 15 Vahinis has completed 2023, 24, 25. 26 is the graduation day. Swami selected the date is 23rd April. Because he has given classification about his form, cosmic form, about his cosmos. So when his own form, cosmic form, it is 24th April. 23rd is the graduation. We thought it is our AAP sir is available on that day, so we will conduct. All these things in a physical level will thought will go on. But essence when we understood The first convocation of Vahini Sudhamrutha has done on 23rd April. Very clear message. It is my message, my Veda it is. That is the Veda. That's the actual Veda for all three, the entire world is Sri Sathya Sai Sahitya.
Adam, sir. Adam. One small suggestion, rather request. ಇದು ಏನೀಗ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು? ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಆಯಾ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಯಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಅಥವಾ 2 ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಇದನ್ನ ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ನ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲಾಗ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಆದಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವಾದ್ರೂ ನಮ್ಮಂತ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿರೋರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಇದನ್ನು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣಾಶ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಶನಿವಾರ ಭಾನುವಾರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತಗೋತಾರೆ. ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ವೇದ ಹೀಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡನ್ನ 100 ಜನ ಭಕ್ತರು ವರ್ಷಾನುಗಟ್ಟಲೆಯಿಂದ ಬಂದು ಅದರ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ನ ಪಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಚಿನ್ಮಯ ಮಿಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲೂ ಸಹ ಏರಿಯಾ ವೈಸ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಉಪನಿಷತ್ತುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಬಂದು. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಬಹಳ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಗೀತ ಆಗಲಿ, ಉಪನಿಷತ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ವೇದ ಆಗಲಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿದು ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಸಹ ನೀವು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾರು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ತರ ಅನುಕೂಲತೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋರು ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನೇಮಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರುಗಳು ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ರಮ ಕೈಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ನ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದ್ಸರಿನೋ ಅಥವಾ 2 ವಾರಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸರಿನೋ ಇದು ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ, ಜಿಲ್ಲಾವಾರು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಹಂಬಲ್ ಸಿನ್ಸಿಯರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸ್ವಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಅಂತ ಸಾರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ವಾಹಿನಿ ಸ್ವಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಸಮಿತಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಅಪ್ 5 Vahinis, 3 Vahinis per year, and in we covered in 5 years. 2020 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, 21, 22, 23, 2024 ನಲ್ಲಿ 15 ವಾಹಿನಿಯು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳು ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಡೆಯಿತು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ರೂಢಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ರೂಢಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ 5 years of non-certification study circle program online. But we still can do it. What we have just said is we have started already study circle program on Vahinis. For example, in my samiti, in our samiti, in our residence, we have already started. We have already started with Dharma Vahini. That ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ನಂಬರ್ 1. ನಂಬರ್ 2, ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? 204 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, 204 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪಾಸ್ all the 3 groups, 15 Vahinis, and they are, I cannot say, as he rightly said, experts. They are capable students who have completed all the 15 Vahinis, 3-year program. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ 26 ಜನ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೇರ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್. I have already shared these details to All India President. He has shared to all the state presidents. I have sent to Venkat sir, who is now the zonal president of all the southern states ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದವರು ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಡೆಸ್ಬೋದು. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾವಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನ ಸೇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು. ಸರ್, from a South Bangalore and East Bangalore has a good number of Vahini Sudhamrutha students, sir. Less count is there. I can say no count also from North Bangalore. Very less actually. The students basically completed is 3-year program. Out is there, each is there. Now the students are enrolled. Our district president is a regular student. Yes sir, please sir.
Notification will come in the form of a Google form that will come around after Shankranti. AIP will share. I will share it with other Melody singers, and then he will share it to all the committees. But please be attentive because all what program ಇದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಏನೋಪ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ delete ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So instead of that you can subscribe, you can read and then subscribe. Then we will be able to that's all joined together. Incidentally, I would like to share one. How much interest see Odisha-dalli state president ಆಗಿದ್ರು ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ. Today he is the zonal president. He takes one session of Bhagavata Vahini compulsorily. Parikshit and Bhagavatam and the first one he himself takes. Session batch after batch. Koreadalli Narayan sir, this zonal president of Sathya Sevagini, he is taking classes. Murli Jaju, national coordinator, spiritual coordinator, he takes Marathi class as well as Gujarati class. They are themselves are resource persons. So, Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam. Shraddha ಇರಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? ಅವರು ಸಮಿತಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸತಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಳಿಸಿ ಆಗಿದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ 40 ಅದನ್ನ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ಗುಂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳೆದೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವಿನಃ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಸೆಂಟ್. ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಾನ್ವರಿ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅದರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್. Bangalore city or even Karnataka state, both these states put together, they already have 50 students for Kannada batch. They have very good resource persons. Kannada language ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. New programs will have to be taken, sir. See, I'll tell you, this ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೇವಾ ಭಜನ್ಸು ಬೇಡ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ. ನಗರ ಸಂಕೀರ್ತನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ, ಅದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ರುಟೀನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ನಾವು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಾಹಿನೀಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇವೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ವಾಹಿನೀಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಭಜನೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಹಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಾಹಿನೀಸ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈಗ ಸಮಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ನಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಮಿತಿ ವಾಹಿನಿ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಹಿನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರುವ ವಿಷಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅನ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ has come where we should create awareness. If we do awareness, the same bhajans we will be able to enjoy 10 times more. The same seva we will be able to enjoy 10 times more. And our personal experience. ನಾನು ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ನೋ ಅವರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ Pankaja sister. She was the state youth coordinator. She shared her experience with Prashant William. It is there in public platform. She just joined Vahini Sudhamrutha Kannada session and joined on. She is professor in a college. Every day she drives about 40 to 50 kilometers by car. She bought an electric vehicle, EV vehicle, and she was driving every day. She came for the Nagarjuna College also, where Tata was. She attended Namakata Rasavahini ಆಯ್ತು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಧರ್ಮವಾಹಿನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ she attended a session and she started chanting Gayatri Mantra. Her experience, for example, once she was coming from college back to home, she was driving. Suddenly, she has charged the vehicle. Suddenly, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ only 10 kilometers ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ vehicle ಅಂತ. She has to drive for 40 kilometers. What can she do? Bangalore traffic, once the vehicle stops, you are creating a havoc in the entire thing. You will be in the news also, right? Thanks for stopping the traffic already, which is very good in Bangalore roads. So she was afraid of that. She started loudly chanting Gayatri Mantra, shouting almost, and she did not look at it. For 10 kilometers ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಬಂತು, zero ಬಂತು. ಆದ್ರೆ she did not leave. The vehicle was moving till she reached the gas station. This is what Vahini can do. How did she get information? She got the information through sessions of Vahini. So how Swami works, we do not know, brothers and sisters. He has kept an experience, he has kept a message to each one of us, and at the crucial juncture, message of the Vahinis will sprout and will give you that kind of strength. I'm not saying Tapovanam will not be. As he rightly said, Tapovanam will only increase the faith. Swami has already given you a visiting card. You know that you are God, but you are not fully convinced. How you got? Read Tapovanam. Because my yesterday's faith is declined today, so I will read Tapovanam. Hey, my God. So many miracles here. Swami is God. I encountered one person who went around Mount Kailash, and he says, "Sir, ultimate sir, my faith in Swami has increased 100%." What about these days? So, what is happening today is that till you experience, you don't have faith. If you have faith, I mean, I cannot say, I'm not way to say that you don't have faith. Very many of us little in faith. But what happens is Swamis, Vahinis will give you the faith, it strengthens that faith. Sathya speaks, Sathya Shivam Sundaram is very good. A new devotee walks into your smithy. You cannot do Vahini. Don't do that. Convenience. You give him Satyam Shivam Sundaram or man of miracles. Why? Because he has not seen Swami. He has not experienced the divinity of Swami. He wants to know more about Swami. So Upanishad Vahini will not help, but Satyam Shivam Sundaram will help because he can read the Leelas of Mahi. His faith will keep on increasing. For senior devotees who have been devotee for 50 years, again reading Satyam Shivam Sundaram is good. But we should graduate to Sathya Sahitya, go to his message, and then experience, so that in the next volume of Satyam Shivam Sundaram you can write your experience. So it's time, brothers and sisters, we graduate. How long we will say, ನಾನು ವಾಹಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಓದ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಭಜನೆ ಹಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಸಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು ತದಾಸ್ತು. Swami will say tadastu. But if we show interest in Vahini, one more Gayatri miracle. A lady from Kashmir is attending, Jammu and Kashmir is attending Vahini Sudhamrutha. She completed 15 years and she studied in Dhyana Vahini about meditation. She was doing meditation and chanting Gayatri Mantra. Her husband has gone out. By intuition, she knew in meditation that her husband is not safe. Something has happened to him. She was continuing her meditation and continuing chant Gayatri and continuing a dhyana. In about 10 minutes, her husband came back home. She was relieved, and her husband said, I just now avoided a major fatal accident. I was about to be gone, but somehow things saved. And one more thing is, before he even said, this lady asked her husband, is everything okay if something happened? He asked, how do you know? In my intuition, when I was doing my meditation, I got a message that something may not be good. Then he came out with the reality. Yes, it is amazing that you had that intuition. Yes, I was just saved from an accident. This can come in next volume of Sathya Shivam Suntam. That through Vahinis, I experienced this. Brothers and sisters, Vahinis are the message for today. In a situation where there is a loom of war, world war breaking up and things like that, this prayer and devotion to Swami and this message of Vahinis can save the world. That is the reason perhaps Swami has evoked the message of the Vahinis, invoked the interest in us, and today, even to have this program in this Samiti, Nagar Samiti, itself is Swami's Sankalpa.
Any other questions, please?
Which is
Yeah, basically, as we have designed Ramakatha
first,
any story-based Vahini
first
is,
we get
is always good.
better.
Story-based Vahini is a lot of
People, even Balvika's children can be able to. And one more thing I'll tell you. There is a lot of difference, lot of insight Swami has given in Ramakatha Swami. It is not like that Ramayana. In fact, you will get lot of questions. Why Rama did like this? Why Sita did like this? Why did it happen? Why did it happen? Do you think Rama is just sending Sita to the forest and things like that? You must understand in Swami's Ramakatha Swami, uh, there are certain things which he has not revealed, which has not been revealed in any of the Vahinis, is written in Ramakatha Swami. And in Ramakatha Swami, Swami says, forget the story, take message. Because story is a drama. Rama is a director, Sutradhari and Patradhari also. He has designed the whole drama with purpose. If you go with the story, you will get confused. Because why did he like this? Why did he like a style? But how you should read Ramakatha Raswahini is that you are getting a message. Assume this is a divine drama enacted by Sri Rama, written by Sai Rama. So Ramakatha Raswahini is an autobiography written by Sai Rama about his own avatar as Rama.
How a father and son should be, how the brother should be, the relationship, like what kind of sacrifice and attributes and the relationship between husband and wife in on account of the sacrifice and adjustment, and again between Hanuman and Lakshmana and this thing. Those are the real takeaway messages. You become so emotional.
Swami told very clearly, Ramatatvamu Arthamaite Ramayanam Artham Chestunna. Meaning is, if you understand the Ramatattva, then you can understand very clear what is Ramayana. If you understand Ramatattva, you can understand your tattvas, and you can understand your Ramayanas, your Ayana, whatever it is happening, whatever your journey is going in your life, also can understand. So he gave very clear message in the Sri Rama, the main character of God Sri Rama, how he is an ideal son, ideal brother, ideal king, ideal husband, ideal enemy also. It's all very clearly, and when we understand that Rama Tattva, no, whatever the bhajan, whatever the activity is happening, you will actually you will place yourself in that particular uh, you know in that bhajan, and then ensuring that you are going to for that. Why Ramakatha Rasavahini first? It is not only the Ram story based. Like you want to learn cricket, you will take a role model, right? I want to become a Sachin Tendulkar. I want to become a nice bowler. Some role model you will take. Our role model is Lord Sri Ram. The Rama Tattva you need to understand. Because he, all his life, as a small boy, as a, as a, from the childhood to the completion of his incarnation, everything in the life it will touch. And how he is supposed to be, and how he is supposed to be righteousness, and how we need to maintain the righteousness, that he will give clarity. So that is the reason Ramakatha Rasavahini. You will start with a role model, then you will continue as a how I supposed to be a devotee. What is devotee? Bhagavata. It is Bhagavata Vahini. Bhagavanta Vahini illa. How a Bhagavata supposed to be there. So it will give Swami's Bhagavata Vahini clarity. He will give very much clarity. Many people ask me, how come Parikshit is coming in Bhagavatam? But Bhagavata Vahini will start with Parikshit. Swami will write Bhagavata Janana, birth of Bhagavata. Then the last chapter is Swami will give devotee merged in Swami. Maharaj Gopaluni Cherenu in Telugu, the particular chapter name. Such a beautifully how a devotee will born from the womb itself, he will see the Bhagavan. Nothing but you understand that as a physical element, embryo become the flesh ball, that flesh ball become the human form by entering into a soul. A soul has been entered into that, meaning Paramatma entered in your flesh ball that became the human form, and then you took a form. You are a devotee by in the womb itself. Then how your journey is supposed to be? All Parikshit. First itself he will lose all his elders, right? Everyone just as a small boy, keep on the throne, and then just then they will go. The Sarkar, so lot of things are there in Bhagavata Vahini to understand. It is not Vairagya, it is the truth. It is a devote in a individual life, how he will go through it. All this. We all like we will be while growing, we will be seeing that our elders, meaning grandfathers, grandfathers, everyone will be leaving their journeys. They complete their journeys, and we will be watching that while we are growing up.
There is experience which a bhajan composer, how we can become bhajan singers. Uh, I'm a bhajan singer, say for example. I only do a bhajans here. I go to Vrindavan and come back. How a bhajan singer can benefit with Vahinis. We all know M.S. Prakash Rao Garu. In fact, I shared this last time also. M.S. Prakash Rao Garu is a very popular thing. He was the one who composed this Rama Shri Ramachandra Jaya Jaya Rama. He just wrote 3 lines of that song, and he was not able to complete. He was struggling to complete this thing. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. And he was praying to Swami. Swami came in his dream, and he himself said this. Swami came in his dream and said, Ramanu gurinchi నీకేం తెలుసు? What do you know about Rama? You started writing a beautiful composer. You started writing about Ramayana, Rama. What do you know about Rama? స్వామి ఏం చెప్తున్నారు స్వామి? ఇప్పటి నుంచి నేను చదువుతున్నాను రామాయణము ఎన్నో ఉపన్యాసం. వాట్ ఆర్ యూ సేయింగ్ స్వామి? I don't know. రామాయణం నీకు తెలియదు రామకథ రసవాహిని చదువు. Swami's direct message in MS Prakash Rao's dream, he said, Ramakatha Rasavahini Chadu. Then you start. He read not once but twice. He knows about the story. He has already read Ramakatha Rasavahini. But after Swami gave directions in his dream, he read Ramakatha Rasavahini, the whole book, 32 chapters thrice. Out came the song, Rama Sri Rama. And today, if you listen to that song, tears will flow. Why? Because the bhavam, the sweetness of Ramakatha Rasvahini is added to that song. So whenever we sing, what I was singing 2 years back, singing today is much better. Not because I have practiced that song 100 times. It also has got personality. But because I know the story behind this song, my song becomes better. What's the difference? Huh? So it makes a difference for us. And that is sadhana. There what we do is, from Vyavaharika, we go to Paramarthika. Our bhava increases. Our feeling increases. Not only our feeling increases, we can bring tears to the entire audience who listen to the bhajan. I wish somebody thinks that bhajan. Can enjoy. Before the next question comes.
Somebody can sing. Ladies,
Somebody else can sing.
Somebody
Ladies can
sing.
sing. Somebody.
We'll see. Yeah, somebody sing.
Rajesh, you want to try this song?
Come. All sing. Sing. You sing first. Rajesh is not singing.
राम श्री रामचंद्र जय जय राम राम श्री रामचंद्र जय जय राम श्री रामचंद्र जय जय राम श्री रामचंद्र जय जय राम करुणाभिराम कमनीय करुणाभिराम कमनीय राम करुणाभिराम
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
This is the effect of Vahini actually. The composer himself experienced and composed this song after reading Ramakatara's Vahini thrice, not once. So Swami himself came in his dream and directed him to read Ramakatara. So we will become a better Veda chanter after studying Vahinis. We will become a better bhajan singer after studying Vahinis. We will become a better Sevadal purpose of doing Seva after studying Vahini. So, in order to improve quality of our sadhana, Vahini helps. We cannot sing. The voice chokes actually. Voice chokes. We will not be able to sing because we are in that ecstasy. That is what the bhajan does to us. And more so because the quality is better. The technical aspect is one thing. If we cross the technical aspect, it is this bhava which brings tears to our eyes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If it is English, it's available. Incidentally, I did tell you one more development which has happened is there is a lot of editing which has been done in the Vahinis because the original translation, with all the respects to uh, Kasturi has had some flaws, it seems. So the Center for Human Values is taking up Vahini by Vahini, and they have edited 10 Vahinis already out of 15 Vahinis. The edited books are also available. So if it is English, you just have to send an email to the publications trust. They will send you by post. You can, of course, online you can make the payment. But for other Vahinis, for example, in Kannada, if you want, online, if the PDF version is available, Karnataka website. Yes, in Bangalore. And if it is for Hindi, for example, I can get you from Delhi. Delhi, the Sai Center, there's one student of ours, Bharadwaj, he will be able to organize any amount of either English or Hindi version of English. And any language it is available. Vahini is available. Yes, yes, you can, sir. Okay. You have a library.
Our Prashant books and publication. I Gitanjali, we will get it. Yes, Kannada. And PDF files are available, sir. You can take the printouts of the PDF. Kannada. Telugu PDFs are not available. Telugu, English available. English, the updated versions are available in the Sri Sathya Sai Sahitya website. Books.
Even if it is English, there is a talking book there itself, the audio file also. You can click that, somebody is reading it, and you can listen also. Both are available. In the same Sahitya, Sathya Sai Sahitya, all the Vahinis are available.
Incidentally, during the Vahini Sudhamrutha certification program, prior to that, I was doing some agent AI perspective of comparisons between the Vahinis and Jista Vahinis. Particularly the Upanishad Vahinis, I can see a clear, even now normal Gemini, you do search in Gemini itself, it will give the clarity that why Sri Satya Sai, you keep that, it will give the complete clarity than any text written on Upanishad from any organization. You give clarity. And one one thing that I want to tell, Swami's poem is there, Kala Sandhya Sukkulayinda. In the Chandogya Upanishad, when it's talking about the story of Satyakama, Swami told very clearly about the Indra will come and then how Indra uh, gives the realization to Satyakama. That concept is not in the Upanishad. You won't see in the Upanishad itself. Whatever the Upanishad edition you take, either it is Ramakrishna Mission or whatever it is, whether it is in Gorakhpur Gita Press also, you will not see that. It's very clearly Swami gives the clarity, the Bhashyartha Gopyamul, very clearly. These are all things that we can, as much as we do the study, we'll get that kind of.
Kamba Ramayana. There is one Tamil Ramayana called as Kamba Ramayana. Kamba Ramayana, see, there are more than 33 types of Ramayana, even in foreign language. One Kamba Ramayana, see, they have authored as they listen. They have written. Kamba Ramayana, there's a Kamba writes in Tamil. Seems Rama broke the and he was going in the road. And Sita was peeping through the window and she sang a song. Yaro, ivar yaro, enna uro, enna pero. Right? This was narrated by a senior devotee in Trai session. Kamba Ramayana states. Swami said, stop it. Nothing like that happened. Don't mislead the students and devotees. It's not, it is Kamba's own imagination. It did not happen at all. Rama did not look at Sita even for a second. Sita did not look at Rama even for a second before marriage. Sita was only looking down, and even while garlanding, Swami narrates that it's as if Swami is reliving those memories Sita was shot. Yeah, Sita was shot, and and Rama is not going to bend head like what most of us do. Supposing in a marriage we bend head, why? Because the chance is going up. If she doesn't garland, then what will happen? And we should get trained to bend our head. And what an auspicious moment than a marriage with due pronouns to this side of the on a lighter way. So Rama did not bend because he is a Kshatriya, he belongs to the clan Ikshwaku dynasty. Swami, it's not because of ego. Swami narrates not because of ego, but he is upholding. Sita has to garland. Sita will not, oh man, I will have to, he will not say, she will not say that. So unless Sita garlands Rama, others will not, all the four brothers cannot garland their respective counterparts because they are waiting for the senior brother to garland, garland. So what will happen? Rama indicates to Krishna. Krishna is Adisesha's form. So you increase that form, that portion of space where Sita is standing, no, you increase the height so that she comes to our height, my height, so she can garland. All this is non-verbal communication. He did not take a mic and say, oh Lakshmana, you do this. He did not say that. So all this indication, Sukshma Buddhi, Lakshmana and said, it is not possible, Rama. How is it possible? I can increase the height where Sita is standing. You will also go up because the same earth. So it's not possible. Then what did he do? He fell out at Rama's feet and did not get up at all. Lemmu Rama, Swami explains. And then he had to bend to lift Lakshmana. Then he bent, Sita got that. No other Ramayana has explained this. So Sita is also smart, Lakshmana is smart, Rama is also smart. Where can you find all this is happening without a single spoken word? That is the beauty of Ramakatha Swami. And you should listen to this Swami explaining this. Wow. My God, and we were there. Huh? Diti. Not this, not that also has been explained very nicely. And when Swami is talking about Ramayana, he's not there. He's in Treta Yuga. We can clearly see Swami's jubilance of talking Rama's story and all that. No, you can see that he's reliving as Rama. Going back 2,000 years, how he acted like Rama when he came down. He is able to relive that. Once we were sitting in Vrindavan, we were singing, and Sadhu was there on a Ram Navami day. Swami finished his discourse. And luckily, what happened? No, Rama Prasadam came. Swami, he was about to go. He sang the bhajan. He was about to go. Swami's Prasadam came. Students came with the Prasadam. He's blessed, and then came back to the mic. Rama Prasadam idigo randi bhaktulara. He again sang. Rama Prasadam idigo ninku vastundi randi bhaktulara. He again sang the song. So his enthusiasm on a Ramanavami day or a Krishna Janmashtami day is to be seen, we believe. So these are all things which are explained very nicely in Ramakatha. Definitely, yes. Yeah. No, he makes it, as I told you, in Kali Yuga, God spoke in Telugu. He converts every incident, what happened in the history, to Telugu. And he writes it, he quotes Potana's Bhagavatam, right? He sings songs from Potana's Ram. And in Dharma Vahini, he quotes Manusmriti. So he quotes from various texts also. He quotes from various authors also. The beauty of Swami is to be experienced. You have to listen to those stories. Telugu is the best. I think
That is also one of the mesmerization where Swami makes us into that mode. Actually, but we should stick to the Swami form only, because that then only that particular essence will get properly. And then sometimes I'll be keep watching the video. Swami is explaining Gopikas Radha. He himself is Krishna, making us as a Radha, and then we completely connecting with him. And he is talking about that avatar. So it's like we enjoy that, at the same time we will be connecting with him.
Any more questions, or can we close it, please? Thank you, Sai Ram.